Welcome back to Darlene and Grit Homestead. I am Ashley.
And I'm Brian.
And we're going to have you guys tag along on our barn clean out. We have a specific stall that we are cleaning out, reorganizing, and then we're also going to do some work to it and add some doors. And we've had some new additions on the farm, and we would like to share that with you, and then potentially some other additions. So tag along, and whatever else we have that pops up on the farm, we'll share with you guys too.
Exciting adventures.
Yeah. Exciting news. It's a little bit past 9 o'clock. I think it's probably around almost 10 p.m. here, and we have our Sebastopol goose egg has 2 peep hole areas. Now, Google says that they hatch within 3 days, typically after you see the first peephole, but I don't know. I think this little guy is going to be out by the morning. We will see. So, it's a very active little baby. It's been making a lot of sound. It makes a little and as I have sat here and watched it, that little peephole keeps moving up and down. It's probably hard to see, but it's right there. Hello, little baby. Hello. Welcome to the homestead.
Alright, so probably a lot of you, however, are wondering why I vacuum a barn out. Sometimes that's needed because it's pretty gross. It's been left unchecked for a while. I mean, we said that in previous videos, and that's fine. It's a barn. Most people don't worry about it too much, but it's new to us and we're getting things cleaned up. And so after I cleaned all the wood out of here, got all that out, the pallets, tons of spiders. Yeah, so now it is yeah, this beautiful thing that is left behind that needs to be cleaned up and vacuumed off, because once it's done, it looks super nice. It's clean and there's nothing to worry about. And so we gotta get rid of spider webs and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna clean it up. This metal is going to come off on the outside, and we're gonna put new, just, you know, fencing up on the outside of it. I was gonna redo the wood, but we're gonna leave it for now and then just put the fencing on the outside. Okay, so I got my doors built. I need to now have fun with taking the old stuff off. So this is literally the door that's left. As you can see, horses had their fair share with this, and it's ready to come down. So this is their old hinges. There's not much usable I could get from this. A couple of these screws, but not really. Everything's bent. So the only thing I'm coming into is that this is the old siding, as you can see, that they bolted that to and screwed it into. I'm gonna use the main board for now, so I'm just gonna cut it off at the top, level with the doorway, and take this little last piece of siding off. The other side, I think, because I'm gonna have the two spots for the bolts themselves to lock it up, I think I'm just going to cut out those areas so that I can put the slide bolts in. I believe that's what we're doing. We might have a different idea to it. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, I would just end up probably putting a divot hole in it just so that it does meet flush with that. Yeah, because it's just going to butt up against these 2x6s that are here all the way down. And it holds pretty solid, so it'll be nice. But I'll see. I may have to take that off at the doorway too, just like I did on the other side. So we'll see as we go here.
All right, we're getting another door built. We have one already put up, and it's hilarious, apparently.
That's approved.
So, Brian's just gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go get it up. What are you quackers doing? Quack, quack, quack. Did you guys take a bath? Yeah? Did you take a bath? Are you loud? Are you bossy? She's like, yeah, I'm bossy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Everybody's doing well. They've already got this mowed down, as you can see. All the grass in here, except that far corner. That's all that they're working on now. And it's already time to move them again. Little babies are growing like crazy. That one's getting some extra milk. So funny watching them get under their mom. Their mom usually gets sick of them. But I took the nesting box out now. They are over 2 weeks old, and they just don't really need it. Like, this little guy is just hanging out by himself by the water. That guy's feeding on his mom, and then the rest are in the back. So they're doing great. And then Rosebud's babies are still using the box. You can see their little burrow back there with all their hair. Oh, I forgot. I had another egg right here from the quail. Oh, there's another one. Do I have another one in there? Is that for me? Are you sweet talking me? Alright, cool. Got another egg. And then let's take a look of our stall. Still have the egg in my hand. We got it all cleaned out, and we got metal up, reinforced. I got straw in here for bedding, and then I've got this hay feeder. It's a galvanized hay feeder. I just bought this to get something started, but we're actually gonna make our own. And then I'm gonna put that right here. And then I have a water bucket for them and some other buckets. And then here is our top door. Brian and I just put that up. Don't mind, there's races going on right now, so that is always going to be in the constant background, especially during the warm seasons. All right, there's our other door. Okay, well, time for me to stop chatting and get to work. Gotta put this egg down.
Huh?
I gotta put this egg down.
Yeah.
Little egg. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Got all the the feed in here, so that looks super nice. Is that gonna open at the bottom? Is that enough space?
It's pretty low. Like I said, I'd have to dig out the ground. We're gonna dig out the ground.
Well, we're gonna put stone down there anyway.
But I think I'm gonna get one of those other little flat boards that are skinnier.
Okay.
And that should bump it up, and it'll be a minuscule.
Okay.
And that'll lift it probably.
Okay.
Looks good though.
All right, we're getting the bottom door on. Yes, we know that the siding and things like that needs to be replaced, but it holds everything in. Oh, I'm getting summoned. Yeah. Oh, be just a minute.
What are you doing?
We're recording. Getting the barn doors on. But this will be perfect. And keep some baby sheep in. And we'll get this all cleaned up and get a little tiny maternity area set up for them for the future and for now. And it'll be a good start.
Welcome to the wondrous world of working with wood. What we got here is wood. I did this 2x4 wood, and I did this big plank board, but it's wood. So what we did is we did wood stuff. You're welcome to join me on my wood journey. Okay.
All right, it opens and shuts. It's not perfect, but it's close enough for an old barn that was technically a barn somewhere else that was taken apart and then pieced back together here.
No, it was a laundromat.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what he said. The main posts and stuff in here, so all the big, like, 4x12s and stuff that are part of the roof, it was from a laundromat and few towns over.
Yeah.
And they hauled it all the way out here and built the barn and then sided it.
Yeah. Pretty
Funny.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a repurposed barn.
Pretty sturdy.
Very sturdy.
Not complaining.
Now we got barn doors.
Yeah.
Keep some babies in.
2 down and how many?
One. And we're gonna make that one smaller. So 2. And then the front, 3. 4. Four more doors to do.
Yeah.
And we'll get them done and it'll be closed in, and then we're gonna predator proof the top right there. So allow airflow to still come in. And this is it's a 14 by,
Like 12?
yeah,
Oh, what was that?
14 by 12 stall. There used to be 6 horses and 1 cow.
Yes, on this property at one time. We found out from the neighbor. I was like, holy cow, man.
So
Definitely too small of a continuous pasture for that.
yeah,
It's way too small, so.
a few sheep will rotationally graze on it just fine.
Oh yeah.
And then there was pigs. We thought that there was pigs here because there's a pig feeder. But there used to be a big pig pen right underneath the maple tree, the big maple tree, the big one. So, oh, and the ground drops down right there. Yeah, the big Pocahontas tree. So there's a big divot in the ground over there. So we will definitely have some Idaho pasture pigs probably in the same spot.
Yep.
But right now, I'm just happy to have a closed stall. Now I gotta get the hooks on it so it closes and locks up. And then we're gonna start spreading some straw and get their hay basket plopped up and get their mineral feeder plopped up. And yeah,
They're here tomorrow.
they're here tomorrow. I'm excited.
There's another egg in there.
Is there another egg?
Another egg.
Oh,
They heard you talking crap.
they did. They heard me talking crap. There's another egg.
Tell everybody what you do is
You start talking crap about your birds and they start laying.
threaten some quail.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
There you go. Well, if you all 5 start laying, then you can stay. There. Is that the 3rd one today or the 4th one?
I haven't gotten any.
Oh, okay. So
Third one.
that's 3.
3.
Perfect. Are you comfy there, Rosebud? Looking pretty lazy there, girl. Squished up into your bowl. You see her?
Big old, yeah. Big old chest, a little doulab pumped up.
Yeah, Dula. How you doing, baby?
Oh, I got that. Sorry.
She's so chill. She's just the sweetest, and so is Eclaw. Champagnes, if you really want to get a really docile and sweet rabbit, champagnes are by far the best. Champagne d'Argent. That's what I meant to say. Like everybody knows what a champagne rabbit is.
It's all bubbly.
It's all bubbly. Champagne, make it rain.
Oh my God.
All right. Get in their bed and spread out. Brian's getting the cabin hooks put on the door to close it from the inside. We do have the kind that you can open from the outside to the inside. But there is a specific way that we're gonna have to make that work, so we're probably going to just start with this and then modify as we go. Homestead style. Cabin hook. And then get the I-ring or O-ring. I think it's an I-ring. I don't remember. I don't know my alphabet. I'm just joking. And that goes right there. And then just hook it right in. It's called a cabin hook. Let's see if I can get it in there. There you go. Put that in. Right there. Keeps the door closed. So, if you guessed sheep, you were right. These are Shetland sheep. This one right here and this one right here are 10 weeks old, and then this little guy right here, she is 7 weeks old. So this is our new bunch, Shetland sheep. And Pretty Girl right there is drinking. So they've got their feed right here, and then they've got their hay. They've been eating their hay, which is good. And then they have Free Choice Minerals right behind me with their salt block right here. And they got their tags done today. I'll give them their shots tomorrow. And then they'll be in here for the next couple of days until they get acclimated to their stall. And then within the next days after that, they'll get some grass time. You kind of have to watch them on the grass, because if they eat too much right away, they can get diarrhea or bloat. So I'll put some baking soda in their free mineral just to kind of help them digest their free grass choices once they go to the pasture. But right now they're doing pretty good. So this stall is really big for them. It could actually be half the size. They're very aware of where I'm going. If I move, they move just like that. Brave girl. She kind of hangs around. What you guys doing? You checking it out there? Can't go out there yet, and you guys stay in here for a little while. Hi, babies. Hi, baby. So we got this ewe right here. She's the bravest. The little black one is scared, and then the little white one is scared. We've been able to pet this white one right here, as you can see. Hi, baby. You eat your food. They like the kids. The kids were able to pet this brave one right here. I'm gonna have to come up with some cool names here soon. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. See, this is the brave one. So I'm gonna have to give her a brave name. Oh yeah, you like the chin scratches. I know. She loves it when you rub her on her chest. So she's not as shy as the other two, but they'll warm up to us. It's good for them to see her trusting me because she's the head of the herd. She's also the oldest. She was a single lamb, so she's a lot more braver than these other two. These other two were a twin pair, but their twin was a ram. So, good girl. Yeah, you like me. Aw, I love her already. My heart's melting. She's got really pretty eyes. She's got a blue eye. And she likes that a lot. But this is really good for the other two to see this, that she's enjoying this affection from me and I'm not going to hurt her. So we'll see how they feel tomorrow after we give them their vaccines. But they just got their tags today. In Washington State, you have to do the ear tag. Yeah. Is that good? Did you like it? She wants more. You're so good, baby. So they don't have any horns, which is great. That's what we like. You can do that with rams too. That might be something that we might consider since we have small children on the farm. But right now we just have 3 ewes. That's good enough just as a starter flock for us. You hear the ducks? That's a sound that you guys are already used to. Huh? You're very sweet. What a great little sheep you are. Yeah. You like affection, don't you?
She's gonna be at our hip at all times for the rest of her life, I guarantee it. She's happy.
I take care of you.
You too. You'll branch out.
I want more.
Once they get a little more acclimated to us, we'll do some much closer shots of the other two so you can get a better view. The black one's really pretty because it's got almost like a little white helmet going on there. And
Bonsai's got her head poked through that hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Bonsai, are you peeking on these sheep? She's like, what the heck are those?
look at her.
The baby sheep is looking at her.
She's like, what the heck is this? Look at him. Someone messed that thing up.
Yep.
Yeah, you get her. Don't let her in here. Unless there's rats.
Do you see that? That's Bonsai. She's like, you better pet me.
She's like, I don't even care. I'm getting the pets.
You want to come in and get some of this lamb? Come here. Nope, I don't trust you yet.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good mama. He's a good mama. I'll give you guys a little update on the Sebastopol goose that we have. This little guy. Come here. We're growing. We're very sweet. The little goose has imprinted on me and the children mostly. Brian comes in here and hangs out with the little goose too and seems to love everybody. Yeah. I'm trying to snuggle in my hair. There you go. So, our plans for this little Gosling is to actually keep it as a guardian goose for our chickens and ducks. So, we had 2 eggs in there, but only one was... Really? Are you talking? Only one was fertile, so... Oh my goodness! Where are you going? You can't disappear in my hair. Alright, you can go back in there. We went around. So... it'll be a guardian goose for us, and we are just absolutely in love with the little Gosling. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, aren't you? So right now, the little Gosling is just in this little Rubbermaid. So it has a little sheep lamb right there that he's pooping on. So that's gross. We gotta wash it again. And then it's got his food and water. And we come in here and take the baby out and socialize with the little baby as much as we can throughout the day. Sometimes the little Gosling takes naps on me while I'm sitting down and resting or catching up on shows or responding to messages and things like that. But other than that, we're going to be moving the little Gosling out of this little Rubbermaid. The chicks that we have in our other brooder that you can hear in the background, they're going to be moving to the larger brooder. So a lot of work has to be involved, so we got to sanitize the other brooder and then move them. And then they'll have more space, and then they're going to be placed out in the barn. And then this guy, he's going to move into their brooder temporarily. And then within the next week, then this little guy is going to be moved to a bigger brooder out in the barn too. So the temperatures are much more warmer now. So moving them outside to the barn will be a lot more adaptable or easier for them. Yeah. Yeah. And they'll be safe. They'll be placed in little brooders that have full wire around them. So no predators or rats can get to them. We haven't had any issues with rats yet, so to prevent them is key, to be honest. Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I scared you. Yeah. Do you want to come back out? Do you want to come back out? Come here. So, we're super hyper this morning. But, do you want to run around? What are you doing? You want to get in my lap? What are you doing? Here. Sit right there. Is that good? Is that your spot? Yeah. Okay. That's what the little goose wanted, apparently. And Pico's over there because he wants to come in here and eat some chicken nuggets. But you can't. No chicken nuggets for you. So, we're growing fast, and soon enough won't be able to fit in a brooder because geese, like ducks, grow super, super fast. So, and they get big very fast. This Gosling should probably be close to about 12 to 15 pounds. I think some of them can get even bigger than that. I know my ducks are getting bigger than that, so this goose will get bigger than that more than likely. Yeah. So there's an update. Alright, it's the next morning and the sheep have been fed and I just got them a new bucket of water. I'm leaving it there for right now because I wanted to get the last part of this video done to kind of give you an update of their first night. So we have come up with names for all of them. This girl right here, which is the brave girl. Her name is Marida, just like the movie, Brave. And then we named the little white one right here. Her name is Buffy. And then my oldest named the little black one Eep. So there is a theme of strong female names. So Eep is from Crudes. Eep the sheep I thought was adorable. And then Buffy, of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know why, but I just think that giving animals strong names, brave names, just makes them more courageable and makes them nicer. We've got sweet little Marida come up and sniffing the camera right now. You can see her. And Eep and Buffy are going to follow her as best as they can. So, it's going to take some time for the scared ones to get used to us, of course. I'm thinking of actually putting probably a cattle panel up right here to kind of make their space a little bit smaller, to help them start to get used to us a little bit more. But they like their hay feeder, and they use it very well. We're gonna build another one. I found that specific hay feeder at Coastal Farm and Ranch. It was $42, which I thought was a great deal. We have plans to DIY one. We have some boards that will actually be sufficient to build one with some of the cattle panel wire, but yeah. We've got Shetland sheep to the farm, and the reason why we chose Shetland sheep is because of their wool, their meat, and their milk. So they are triple purpose, and they don't get extremely large either, so they are much easier to handle. And this is a small farm, so I don't want to get too many animals and then just pretty much out all of our pasture. So we plan on doing a regenerative grazing with the EcoNet, and so just make it a lot easier and then improve the land that we have established here. So because one day we will leave this farm, and we want to leave it as, you know, either as good or even better than it was before. So, but we're super excited. I hope you guys enjoy our new sheep. We'll have a lot more content to come. Right now they're in their quarantine phase, so they will stay in this stall for several days before they get to enjoy some of our pasture. It's just going to be a small area, and it's going to be for a short time because we have to watch for bloat and diarrhea. They can get coccidiosis and, you know, anything else. They're ruminant animals, so that's always a possibility, but we will watch them, and we're prepared for it. So stay tuned. We'll have more to come. If you guys enjoyed this content, definitely put some comments down below. If you have any tips or tricks, definitely share those as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!